And today in downtown Alexandria, the Alexandria-Pineville Convention and Visitors Bureau launched its rebrand, kicking off its tourism initiative with an address from Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Explore Alexandria-Pineville, two cities, many adventures, is centered around the idea that there are many things to do in the area. The Randolph Riverfront Center was filled with local business and industry leaders and political figures. They toured a massive display of the tourism opportunities in central Louisiana, from Kisatchie National Forest to Riverfed and the sites of downtown Alexandria and Pineville.
A lot of people think that there's nothing to do here. We're our biggest critics, and we wanted everyone to see what we see. You know, we're out promoting this area. We're in all different parts of the country. We're across the world promoting Alexandria-Pineville, and we want people here to see what other people see. So much to offer.
Well, it's inspiring to see the passion and love for this community. Just walking through the convention center, seeing those displays and all the great things to do here in this community gets me excited about central Louisiana and all the great opportunities here to bring more tourists here.
Tourism is the state's fourth largest industry. Louisiana set record-breaking tourism numbers in 2019, and Nungesser hopes we can break those records again in 2023.